You've been lied to about your history. The version you learned in school? Sanitized, simplified, sometimes completely made up. And it's not just one country. Every nation does it. So what are they hiding? The history we're taught isn't always the history that happened. It's more like a highlight reel, polished, selective, and often full of gaps. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find the real stories, and they'll blow your mind. Here's the issue. The history we're taught usually comes from the people who won. Colonizers wrote it. Kings and governments controlled it. Textbooks just repeated it. Ever wonder why certain events get a whole chapter, while others, like entire genocides or resistance movements, barely get a sentence? Yeah, that's not an accident. It's a system designed to keep you proud, but not informed. Take the map of the world. Why is Europe at the center? Why are ancient African kingdoms barely mentioned when Mali had libraries before Europe had printing presses? Why do we learn about the Boston Tea Party, but not Haiti's slave revolution, the first successful one in history? Or think about indigenous cultures. Their stories aren't ancient myths. They're records of time, trade, astronomy, migration, survival. And yet, they're treated like fairy tales. Why? Because the real story, that colonizers destroyed complex societies to build empires, isn't exactly something to celebrate. Even language hides history. Discovery of America. How do you discover a place that was already full of people? History has been flipped, reworded, cleaned up until it no longer feels real. But underneath the polished surface, there are raw truths waiting to be uncovered. Here's the truth. Your history is more complex, more diverse, and more powerful than you were ever told. Your ancestors weren't just victims or footnotes. They were builders, thinkers, warriors, artists, and leaders. You didn't just come from history. You come from untold stories that still matter right now. So next time you hear, "That's just how it was," ask, whose version is this? Because the real story of your past, it's not lost. It's just been buried, waiting for you to dig it up. If you enjoy our journey, please like and subscribe to our channel. And if you like our content and want to support me, you are welcome to buy me a coffee. The link is in the description box below.